Hey guys, how you doing? Ron Raymond here from the Raymond Report with your MLB baseball preview and predictions for a Saturday, October 2nd. Hope you're having yourself a good start to your day. As always, don't forget, subscribe to our channel by tapping that notification bell in the top right-hand corner or hit the subscribe button below this video if you are watching on a mobile device. Today's podcast is brought to you by BullpenPicks.com. Anybody can play, anybody can join. Sign up today and follow the top scorers, and that would be Muss right now. Ed Drake at 802. The Chuck, 5250. 5252, thinking of the Van Halen album there, but 5252, the Chuck at 786, and Crankster 374, Greg Franklin at 785, and yours truly, Ron Raymond at 781, and those are your top four scorers right now at bullpenpicks.com, and you can follow my picks each and every day by going to bullpenpicks.com, follow my picks, go to your following page, and my selections will be right there with the other people you follow here at bullpenpicks.com. All right, hey, it's going to be some good baseball the next 2 days, and especially in that American League East division. And speaking of that, look at that. Tampa Bay taking on the New York Yankees. The Rays hanging on to a 4-3 win last night. Kit Ridge got in there and got a little scary there. It was a 4-1 lead when he came in, but it ended up 4-3. And now you got Jordan Montgomery going up against Shane Baz today of the Tampa Bay Rays. Bookmakers got the Yankees a 128 chalk. The over-under is set at 9. ATS forecast, computer pick, going to lead with the Yankees, 5.36, 5.22. For Tampa Bay, the over-under landing on 10.58. The last 5 games for Tampa Bay have gone under the total. The Toronto Blue Jays taking on the Baltimore Orioles. Another good game last night. Another game that got a little scary at the end. 6-4 final for the Toronto Blue Jays. Now John Means going up against Alex Manoah, the rookie, and Toronto going to face that lefty in John Means today. And when they go for Baltimore, the Baltimore Orioles, when John Means goes for Baltimore, the unders is 8 overs, 17 unders. And it could be a low-scoring affair, but look at the rookie here, Alex Manoah. When he goes and toes the rubber for the Blue Jays, they are 15-4 on the year. $220 is the price tag today on the Blue Jays, but look at the computer pick on 79 simulated games in the database. That's a lot of games right there. 4.91, 4.02, the over-under at 8.93. We'll see if the rookie can handle the pressure today on at the Sky Dome in Toronto. All right, Boston Red Sox taking on the Washington Nationals. No line yet on this game, so you'll have to get the website for the latest forecast. Once we get the line, we generate the stats, and then the forecast will change. San Diego taking on the Giants. We got the Padres winning this one, 5.04 to 4.29. The over-under is set here at 9.33. Kevin Gausman going up against Joe Musgrove of the San Diego Padres. And looking at last night, it was a 3-0 win for the Padres. And the San Francisco Giants on a 7-game win streak, while the Padres on a 7-game slide. Phillies took care of business last night in Miami, beating the Marlins 5-0. And you got Hans Krause going today for Philly, going up against Jesus Luzardo of the Miami Marlins. The Phillies a 118 price. The over-under set at 8. Forecast going to go with the home underdog in this one. The Marlins 5.03, 4.47. The over-under at 9.5. Looking at both teams, the last 2 games for Philly have gone under the total, and they snapped that 4-game losing streak, and they didn't have a good time in Atlanta prior to that. In fact, it cost them the pennant. And for the Miami Marlins, they're on a 2-game losing streak. My line on the game, I had the Phillies at minus 143. Cincinnati taking on the Pittsburgh Pirates. The Bucks big win last night, 9-2. That was my upset special at the Raymond Report. Max Kranick going up against Tyler Mahle today of the Cincinnati Reds. Cincinnati now on a 3-game losing streak. The last 2 games for Pittsburgh have gone over the total. We got the Bucks winning this one, 6.34 to 3.5. The over-under at 9.84. We got Cleveland taking on the Rangers. You got Jordan Lyles going up against Tristan McKenzie of the Cleveland Indians. We do like the Tribe in this one, 4.56 to 4. The over-under at 8.56. Last 2 games for Texas have gone over the total. Oakland taking on the Astros. We got the Stros winning this one, 4.6 to 3.34. The over-under landing on 7.94. Jake Odorizzi going to toe the rubber here for the Stros, while Paul Blackburn will go for the Oakland A's. And my line on the game, I had Oakland at minus 160, and you can see the bookmakers close to enough fair market value at 147. Twins taking on the Royals. We got the Twinkies winning this one, 5.5 to 4.01. The over-under at 9.56. Griffin Jack's going to go here for the Twins up against Chris Bubich today of the Kansas City Royals. Last night was an 11-6 win for the Royals over the Twins. And looking at both these teams, Minnesota on a 2-game losing streak. Their last 2 have gone over the total. And the KOGO today, the KOGO stands for chance of game going over the total, is at 42%, meaning a 58% chance of going under the total between the Royals and the Twins. Tigers taking on the White Sox. White Sox winning big last night against Willie Peralta and the Detroit Tigers. 8-1 was the final. Lucas Giolito going to go here today for the White Sox. He's up against Matt Manning of the Detroit Tigers. And we do have the Tigers winning in an upset, 4.48 to 4.3, the over-under at 8.81. And if you recall, was it last Monday? Almost a brawl there in Detroit between these two teams. And I think they kept it under control last night at Guaranteed Rate Field. Chicago taking on the St. Louis Cardinals. We got the Cubbies winning this one, 6.2 to 2.69, the over-under at 8.94. The St. Louis Cardinals winning again last night, and I think that's like 19 out of 20 they've won. John Lester going to go up against Adrian Sampson today of the Chicago Cubs, and looking at the Cardinals' last 3 games have gone under the total. We got the Mets beating the Braves 4.7 to 2.75, the over-under at 7.5. No line yet on this game, so again, check the website for the latest. Carlos Carrasco is scheduled to go for the Mets, while Jesse Chavez is going to go here for the Atlanta Braves. Colorado taking on the Arizona Diamondbacks, a high-scoring affair last night at Chase Field. In fact, it was a 9-7 final for Colorado. Antonio Senzatella going to go here today on the bump for the Rockies. He's up against Zach Ten Hat Gallen for the Arizona Diamondbacks, and we do like Colorado on this one, 5.3 to 4.78. The over-under at 10.1. Colorado now on a 3-game win streak, while the D-backs on a 5-game slide. Halos, crushing the dreams of the Seattle Mariner fans last night with a 2-1 win over Seattle. And looking at today's starting pitcher, you got Jonathan Diaz going today for the Halos, and you got Chris Flexen hoping to flex his muscle today on the bump for the Seattle Mariners. They need a big win here today to keep up with the Jays. And 21-10, Flexen is, or the Mariner is, when Flexen goes for Seattle this season. Last 3 games have gone under the total now for Seattle. And we do have the Angels, again, winning 4.5 to 4.3. The over-under at 8.88. Hey, there's a lucky number right there. And we'll see if that's any luck in the total today, because the total is 8, and we do have it going over the total. And your final game of the evening at Dodger Stadium between the LA Dodgers and the Milwaukee Brewers. Corbin Burns going to go here for the Brew Crew, and he's up against Julio Urias of the LA Dodgers. Now, Dodgers on a 5-game win streak, winning 8-6 last night at Dodger Stadium. My line on the game today, minus 233, and you can see it's 220, so it's a little expensive today. But the Brew Crew up for a big challenge today, and who knows, right? If these teams meet down the road in October. All right, so let's go to the trends and see if we have any friends here today for a Saturday, October 2nd. Now, I guess I confused a lot of people yesterday when I said the over-unders, and I get so what I'm going to do now, anytime I do the over-unders, the first number you see here, that's over, that's under, and that's push. So if I say the under is 13-1, you know I'm talking about the under here is 13 unders, 1 overs, right? Just want to clarify that. I know I had a little bit of love yesterday in the comment section, so I just want to get that under control. The under is 13-1 to the under, so 1 over, 13 unders, 0 pushes for the Brew Crew as a pick'em, or sorry, a plus 180 to 200 road underdog when the total's between 7 and 8 the last 10 years. The under is 112-0 to the under for the Brew Crew. The same thing when the that's the same one, so I don't know why I'm reading that. Okay, because it says 6 years and that's 10 years. So 92.8 and 92.3. So a little bit of a difference there, not much. Dodgers 11-1 as a minus 200, 220 home favorite, playing on a Saturday the last 10 years. So they tend to do very well on Saturday baseball. The Cardinals 10-1 as a home team, coming off 3 games that went under the total the last 2 years. Also, the Brewers 10-1 as an away team, coming off a game where they scored 6 runs for this season. And you know what? I'll show you this in a second. Milwaukee, I think they're like the 2nd or 3rd best road team in the major leagues this season. The over 9-1 for the Cubbies as a plus 160, 180 road underdog versus a division opponent the last 7 years. And let's get one more for the road here. Let's go with the Twins. The Twins are 11-2 as a pick in the 120 road favorite, coming off 2 overs since 1996. And let me go show you that that standings I was telling you about for the Milwaukee Brewers. In fact, if you go to Tools, you go to ATS Team Standings, go to Major League Baseball, and let's go to the road, and let's see, there's Milwaukee. Look at that. 2nd best road team in the bigs. 50-29 in the year. The only team that's better, the San Francisco Giants. There you have it, folks. That is the Raymond Report today for a Saturday, October 2nd. Have yourself a great rest of your day. As always, shop for value, play those percentages. I'll see you back shortly with another Raymond Report.